Hi. Okay, so right now what I'm doing is I am just beginning a blending board here. I just took a regular piece of wood and I've got these pet slicker brushes from the Dollar Tree. So I bought I think I bought 17 of them. And so it was about $17. This was scrap wood. I made it look semi-decent by cutting the edges nice and straight, and then just sanding it with our sander. These come off easily with I've got a butter knife from the drawer, and I'm just taking the little things out and trying not to lose these little nails that come in it because they'll get everywhere. And I'm just laying it out right now. I'm not sure how I want it to look yet, or if I want it to go this way or the other way. So right now I'm just laying it out and seeing about how it looks. And I've got a little handle here that I'm going to use for where I'll hold it. And then we want all of these to go the same way, all the teeth to be pointing down this way. Can you see that good? It looks like it's pretty good. Okay. So, now, we're going to do just a couple more. And it doesn't have to be this way. I really want it to be lengthwise, so I may change my layout of the blending board. But I just wanted to give it a go at making one because they are really, really expensive. And these pet slicker brushes are really, really cheap. And this is absolutely the same thing that carding cloth is. Absolutely. And it would be for like coarser wool carding cloth, but it is carding cloth nonetheless, and I'll use it for all of my stuff, finer stuff and thicker stuff, just because it's like gonna be like a $20 blending board versus a $200 one. I'm not saying that all of those name brand blending boards aren't nice, but if you can make one for $20 and save yourself 90%, then I say power to you, right? Okay, so I'm just trying to keep our teeth nice and straight here as I go. They're probably going to get bent a little bit as we go along, but I think that'll be fine. So I have like a couple of extras, and I'm going to keep one for the brush that would like come with it. Okay, and I'm going to keep the light colored wood one because well, for one, the bristles are a little bit messed up on this one, but then it matches this also. So, and then I'll have a dark colored one also if that one actually doesn't work that well because the bristles, or the, whatever they are, the little spiky things are a little bit messed up on that one. Okay, I guess they're probably more of like tines than bristles. So now you just kind of, you want to get in there and pry it away. And there it goes. Okay. Okay. Alright, and now what we're going to do is just pop that out. I'm going to pop that right out, trying to catch all the little nails. And a bunch of them fall into our project. Okay. Tweezers would be helpful in this instance. Okay. Okay, so as you can see, I kind of started already just trimming these down. Well, I did on this one anyway. So I cut it really close to the edge because then what this is going to do is it's going to fit together just as if the whole thing was one. We want that, definitely. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I'm just going to cut it down a whole bunch like this. So it's semi-straight and right there on the edge of where the bristles are. And they're all kind of going to meet right up there. Okay, we're going to do the same thing with this, with the top pieces too. Just so we can secure them down and have it all be like one piece of cloth. As if I were to buy carding cloth from online, which that too, if you're planning on making a blending board, is really expensive. I mean, you're paying like anywhere between $35 to $55 for 1 foot of it, and then you're going to pay shipping too, which is not cheap. It was like, the cheapest I found was like $12 shipping, plus the $35, so it's still $50. So if I can make the cloth for $17, I'm happy with that. And have the brush, the flicker brush or whatever they call this, that goes down. I'm not sure if that's what they call it, but that's what I'm calling it because I know that that is one of the brushes that looks like that. I am not professional, and I am not doing this perfectly because I don't think it needs to be. I think that it's going to work just fine anyway, and do exactly what I want it to. And I want that to be just as close as I can get it. So I'm gonna actually get that nice and close. Something like that. Okay. Go right up close. We're gonna go along and do this with all of them. As you can see, I am just going along the tops of these and I'm leaving the bottoms. That is because that's going to give us a place to staple them down. Or if you want to use the little brad nails, you're absolutely, you can do that too. Like this kind. That kind of nail. Those little tiny ones with a little bit of a head. Sometimes with the blending boards they're tacked down with that too. Now I've messed up the placement of the camera. I apologize. Excuse me. Okay. Okay. Alright, so back to it. And we're going to clip some more. I want it to be very close so that it's like one piece. The closer you get to that, the more of a solid, unified piece that's going to be. That's how I feel about it anyway. Okay, and that's a pretty solid piece that doesn't really have a whole lot of spaces and gaps there. I like the way that looks. I'm going to keep cutting the rest. Not that. There. Okay. Now, oh, you know what? That one shouldn't have had the side cut off there. Okay. I'm just going to put that one where this one should have been. I'm going to put this one where that one should have been. These really don't have to be perfect at all. And be careful because these will prick you. The little tines there. The teeth or whatever. I don't know what they're called. So I'm just trying to get as close as I can. And I think that's about it. That looks really, and I'm gonna keep it. I like that. I like the way that looks. Okay. And it's gonna be decent sized. What do we have for actual? Yeah, for actual cloth space, it's 9 inches by 6. 9 by 6. So that there would be, it would be like a half sheet of carding cloth if you were to buy it. But the nice thing about doing this is it's still less money than buying it by the foot. Okay, because this was $15. And then also, you're able to go and get this today. Like if you want to go to your dollar store today and buy it, you can. And make yourself one right now. You know what I mean? I like that. I like that. So I'm just going to kind of eyeball where I want to put this and lay it all out. And that looks good to me. I'm going to separate